California Democratic Party offers no endorsements in U.S. Senate governor's races. The California Democratic Party decided not to endorse in the U.S. Senate contest on Saturday, an embarrassing rebuke of veteran Senator Dianne Feinstein. Feinstein, who has represented California in the Senate for a quarter century, is facing an insurgent bid by fellow Democrat, State Senate Leader Kevin DeLeon. Though DeLeon did not get the endorsement, his success in blocking Feinstein from receiving it shows that his calls for generational change and a more aggressively liberal path have resonated with some of the party's most passionate activists. Feinstein has never been a state party glad-hander, while DeLeon has cultivated relationships with the party's delegates. He still faces a significant challenge in trying to topple Feinstein, who trounces DeLeon in all public polling and fundraising. Here's how California's Democratic Party endorsements are shaping up this weekend in crucial House races. One of the top tasks for California Democrats at the convention is settling whether the state party will endorse in some congressional races. Some of those endorsements were decided at the local level in January. Some races with crowded fields were left for small meetings among district activists at the convention Saturday. Races where Democrats didn't agree will be decided Sunday on the convention floor. Some campaigns are attempting to challenge initial results. Here's what we know so far. Tony Mendoza, who resigned facing expulsion, will run again for his Senate seat without Democratic Party approval. 2 days after State Senator Tony Mendoza resigned his post following a sexual misconduct investigation, he arrived at the California Democratic Party convention to confirm he'll seek the seat again. Party activists in his district rebuffed his attempt to win the Democrats' endorsement by a sizable margin. The vote on Saturday evening capped off a wild week for the Democrat from Artesia, who faced a potential expulsion vote by his colleagues on Thursday after an independent investigation found it was likely he made unwanted advances towards 6 women during his tenure as a lawmaker, including 4 women who worked as his staffers. Here's what California's Democratic candidates for governor said in their endorsement pitches to party delegates. The top Democratic candidates for California governor pitched their cases to a raucous, fractured audience at the state Democratic Party's convention in San Diego on Saturday. Hoping to win the party's endorsement, the 5-minute speeches hit all the familiar Democratic themes, including plenty of President Trump bashing, and were laced with subtle and not too subtle digs at one another. Here are some of their most interesting comments. Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom on his rivals. By the way, if these can't-do Democrats were in charge, we would have never had Medicare and Social Security. So to me, this is about more than a political campaign. It's about Democrats acting like Democrats in a battle for America's soul against a president without one. Antonio Villaraigosa, in an apparent strike at Newsom, who owned at Tesla. We have enough Democrats worrying about Tesla drivers. We need a governor who is thinking every day about how families are going to earn gas money or bus fare to get to work. John Chiang, alluding to the affairs 2 of his rivals had while in office. As God is my witness, I will stand up to Trump when he seeks to undermine the Me Too movement. As folks who care about the future of our state, you deserve a governor you can trust, a governor with the credibility to go after sexual harassers. Delane Easton. On the need for new Democratic leadership in California. California is a state overwhelmingly run by Democrats. We are the leaders of the resistance to Trump. But we are also the state with the highest number and percentage of poor and homeless individuals in the county. If Democrats can't protect and grow the middle class in the richest state, in the richest country on earth, what good are we? Feinstein, DeLeon make their cases to delegates ahead of California Democratic Party endorsement vote.